Big Dank Demoss, come on with it. We gotta talk about this shit. Before we do get started in the video, this is a disclaimer.
This video in no way is to bash, shame, or otherwise bring hate of any kind to any and all individuals involved in these videos. This video talks about weight, body dysmorphia, and other topics similar. Viewer discretion is advised.
Don't say you weren't warned by me, because you just were. Alright, so boom. I want to start this video off by saying to the plus size community that, hey, I support you. You definitely deserve to have accommodations there for you, regardless of your weight. But in this case, not only was the accommodation there, it gets to a point, man. But let's start off with some background information. Now, if you didn't already know, Big Dank Demoss is a Detroit-based rapper who I initially found from a series called Deb's House. Now, I'm going to be calling her Demoss from now on, but she's recently came back into light due to a Lyft situation, a Fox News segment, and Breakfast Club interview. Today, we're going to be talking about all three of those things and what I feel about the situation. So, without further ado, we're going to start off with the Lyft situation. So if you've been living under a fucking pebble for all your life and you don't know what Uber or Lyft is, it's a rideshare app that you could just, get a ride from A to Z, wherever you gotta go for a certain amount of money. So what ended up happening was that Demoss had called a Lyft and immediately the BS started. And this video comes from Demoss herself.
This Lyft driver denied me service. BC of my size.
I want to make it clear that I didn't include that goofy ass voice in that. That's not me, bro. Even though I be doing silly shit, that's not me.
What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space at my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
I'm not gonna lie, at this point in the video, I believe, bro. I'm not even finna argue with him. Because, like, what are we talking about?
So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
Hey, get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car.
That is exactly what this man is telling her, bro.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
We gotta be real. It's like, you don't need like the lens of truth to see that, you know what I'm saying, she might not be able to fit in the whip. She not fitting in that V because this nigga has eyes. He can kind of tell that, you know what I'm saying, she may not be able to get up in there.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Not gonna lie, right at this moment, I would've got pissed off because now you insulting me and my vehicle. Like, I'm already doing Uber, Lyft, whatever. Hey, I get it. I might be broke, but you're not finna get mad or argue with me because I don't wanna play Tetris to try to get you into my Lyft, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
I can kind of understand her frustration in having to pay for another Lyft. I used to use Uber Eats and Lyft a lot to get to work and back when I didn't have a car. And bro, I was broke. So sometimes when I had like $20 going towards a Lyft, that was my last 20. So I needed that Lyft to show up.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Shawty, you got everything to do with them tires if you get up in that car. And honestly, like, do y'all not hear the car engine this whole video, bro? That Mercedes is on its last legs, bro. I don't know what's going on with it, but don't get me wrong, I'm overdue for an oil change myself. I wouldn't take the chance on getting her in my vehicle and potentially having something go wrong, and now I'm out of money.
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
We have eyes, bro.
Space in the back, believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL. It's called.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
Now don't get me wrong, she might not have to order XL, but you would literally avoid this entire situation if you did. I can barely get in my shit sometimes. I'm not even finna risk it for a biscuit. Like I told you, I'm already overdue on that oil change, tire rotation. And I need a new tire, bro. So I'm not taking none of them risks. You know how financially far you would set that nigga back?
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name? Okay. Nope.
You asking this man for his name, bro. The name on the app, man. You got his first, last, his tag number, his social security number, where this man stay. You got all his information. Don't even try to do all that. But I will give props to, oh boy, he kept it respectful. He didn't want to do no damages to his vehicle or anything like that. But now we gotta segue into the Fox News interview. But now in this part of the video, we're gonna get to the point where it kind of pissed me off. I'm gonna let y'all watch a little couple clips of the Fox News segment. We're not gonna go too deep into it because it just retouches on the video that we already kind of went through. But let's roll the tape anyway.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know?
Like, come on, bro, let's be real. What are we talking about? I mean, potentially, I'm not even gonna try to do too much, but bro.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions
The walk
watch party
animation is
this
crazy,
month
bro.
when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
And that is completely understandable. I'm not trying to say that she's not entitled to feel certain emotions. At the end of the day, this is a human being, bro. So let's kind of keep it a little bit respectful in that sense.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
This is the part that pissed me off. We are taking legal action against the Lyft Corporation due to the incident. I'm not trying to come here and say, hey, I'm a lawyer. I'm not Saul Goodman or nothing. I will not work for you, bro. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you got to be real when it comes into getting into somebody else's vehicle. Because me personally, I would have said no to. Honestly, though, I'm kind of like, I'm not really confrontational. So I probably would have let her try, and then I would have said no. I'm not even gonna come on here and lie. Like, I'm just gonna be like, nah, bro, you're not getting in the car.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car.
What are we talking about? Now, I'm gonna keep it real by saying this. I cannot control the fact that I'm black. So me personally, I don't think that's a fair basis to sue against just because he said he didn't want her in the car due to her weight. Now, with the state of bro's vehicle, the weight could potentially come into play and, you know, damage it further because that motherfucker needed a tune-up yesterday.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
Full-figured folks is ridiculous, bro.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see, like, what we go through as bigger people, you know?
I can honestly see why bro chose not to pick her up. Like I said, I drive a Corolla. I'm overdue for an oil change at the moment. So to keep it a bean, even if there is a law protecting against that situation happening, the law needs to be altered. Because if that back tire finna go out, bro, we all finna be. So honestly, that was about it for the Fox interview. Now we're gonna be going on to the Breakfast Club interview. Honestly, this was kind of thrown in there for gets and shiggles, bro. It's really just Charlemagne going off like he usually do. And you can see that bro is pulling his punches harder than Mike Tyson in that Jake Paul fight.
Nice to meet you, Keys.
Got it. Yep. This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
A bigger chair or something.
Is she already little? Sure.
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good, this is accommodation.
there you go.
So the interview starts off with her sitting in a chair, and we already get in reference to the Lyft situation because she could not fit in the chair that was provided to her at first. So what they proceeded to do was push damn half of a sectional in for her to sit down and be able to do the interview comfortably. Talking about accommodation, she didn't even say thank you. Got me over here doing manual labor. You're not even giving no thanks. Talk about accommodation. And honestly, that's enough to say she was not finna fit in the Lyft, because you see how big that piece of that sectional was? She was not fitting in that sedan, bro. I don't care what you say.
Oh, if we inside is get up. Why you in a house? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. When we outside, it's like, why you not in the house?
Well, people would say, okay, just
Who actually told you that? Cause
I don't know, but I know I just laugh at a lot of stuff sometimes. You know, I'll be like, Ma, this, look what they said, or you know, but I don't know.
what about if somebody say you battle rapping and they say it's a 20v1, but it's just you and another person?
I'll probably be like, what they mean?
has a car ever pulled up and you was like, I know my big ass ain't getting in there?
No.
Has that ever happened?
No.
Lying.
Honestly, I just wanted to put that little last part in just for, you know, gets and shiggles, like I said. But for real though, I think this was something worth talking about and like bringing a discussion to. So I really want to see how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. And please, I'm open to constructive criticism myself, so even if you feel like you want to say something about the video or you didn't like this, you can leave that in the comments too. But like I always do at the end of my videos, if you want to subscribe, you can do that now. I'll never ask you in the beginning because, hey, I think you deserve watching the video first before I even try to push all that in your face. Also, if you want to check out any of my other content, you can always check out my Instagram and TikTok for my shorts, or you can check them out here on YouTube Shorts as well. Also, big news, hopefully by this time that this video is out, I'm going to have my Patreon up, so if you want to donate, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I will greatly appreciate it. I don't got no sponsors or nothing yet. Every time I get a sponsor, it's for some stupid shit like a waist trainer or some health pills or something like that. Something I'm not finna push to my audience. Also, the last thing I wanted to say was I might start streaming as well. We're gonna have some art streams and maybe a little bit of gaming here and there. I don't have the best setup right now, but as we progress, we'll progress. So without all that being said, hope y'all have a great day, and I thank y'all for making it towards the end of the video.